Forgiveness Tuesday. I am Jadia Jackson, your psychotherapist at You Are Worthy. I'm continuing the theme, which is about forgiveness. However, we're going to look at it a little differently right now. We're going to look at it from, what if you don't know that you're hurt? What if you don't realize that there's a wound, an emotional wound that needs to be healed? What if you don't realize that there's pain that you don't push down so far that you are no longer in touch with it? So I want to ask you, I want you to begin to think about, are you angry? Because that's one place to begin to look. In other words, look in the mirror and say to yourself, am I an angry person? Or are the people around you telling you that you're angry or that you have anger issues? Do you have outbursts, angry outbursts? Have you been told to take an anger management class? If so, I'm going to put forth that on the other side of your anger is hurt. Now, this may or may not come as a surprise to you. When I say hurt people, your anger is also the part of you hurting someone. So, if you don't realize that you're hurt, if you don't realize that your anger is coming from your pain, from you being hurt, it could be because you're detached from it. It could be because it happened so long ago that you're no longer aware of it. It could be that you walked with this pain for so long that now it is a part of your skin. It's a part of your makeup. It's a part of your identity. So you don't know where it began, where the pain began, where the hurt began, and where you end. All you are aware of is that life is unfair. This isn't right. People are always taking advantage of me. Whatever your story is. Somewhere in there, you're going to have to go back and say, did I get hurt as a child? Because that's the place to begin to look. Because when it happens to us at such an early age, that we forget about it. And we just walk around, we create a story about what happened that disempowers us. And then we relate to the world as if it's true. So if you are dealing with abandonment issues, in other words, your parents abandoned you by way of drugs, through divorce, they just weren't emotionally available. Or if you were told that you'll never amount to anything, that you're never going to be good enough. And if this happened to you when you were a child, or you could have been bullied. You could have been bullied during elementary days, or your middle school years, or even your high school years. That pain, that hurt, you didn't have anyone that could help you actually deal with it. Or maybe it was your first relationship and no one took that breakup seriously. And they said to you, oh, you'll get over it. Don't take that seriously. And you're still walking around with that pain. And now you find yourself angry, resigned, cynical, bitter. If that is your story, then you are dealing with some unresolved emotional pain, emotional injuries that you will want to begin to deal with. You will want to begin to forgive yourself, forgive the people who hurt you. This is a place to start. It's a place to look. It's a place to begin. The thing that I noticed is if something happened to us when we were a child, we then live this fantasy life. And the fantasy life goes something like this. If only I had my father in my life. Fill in the blank. It could be, I would have been more successful. I would have been able to pick better relationships. I would have finished college. I wouldn't have gotten pregnant during my teen years. I wouldn't have wilded out. I don't know what it is. You know what your story is. But that feeling of being left, abandoned, it could be your mother or it could be your parents, both of them. Somewhere in there, you have a fantasy about what your life would have been. And because you didn't get that life, and then you compare the life that you got to other people and you feel cheated, and that fuels your anger, that fuels your hurt, that tells you that your life has not been a good life, that your life has not had all the perks and advantages that you should have had. And somewhere in there, you believe that if you could get what you didn't have, that it will turn out all right. And I'm here to say to you, that's not it. What's going on is your hurt is leading your experiences. You are having the experiences that you're having because of your pain. When you are unwilling to deal with the stuff, when you keep pushing it down, when you keep turning away from it, when you keep ignoring it, however, you keep seeking love, affirmation, approval from someone other than yourself, then that says that you're not dealing with what needs to be done. And when you don't get it, then you explode. When you feel mistreated, then you explode. When you feel this is not fair, and you explode. That anger is coming from someplace. You have a responsibility to change it. If you want your life to be different, it's up to you to do something about it. You have the power, no one else. You are in control of your life. It takes courage to do this. It takes courage to live this life. However, you have the ability to do this. You are courageous already. You are living this life already. It's just a matter of doing something different. It's just a matter of taking a little more responsibility for how you are interpreting your life. It's about you going back and releasing this energy that's been around you. It's about you being open to being given to. It's about you being open to receive the love, the joy, the financial wealth, the physical well-being that you say that you want for yourself. If you are ready to take this journey, please join me in my forgiveness circle. You can get in contact with me on all the social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, of course my website, and Meetup. I am J.D. Jackson, your psychotherapist at You Are Worthy. Thank you.